If you open the game at all in the last 2 days, then you were probably greeted with this screen, a gift from Mr. Beast. Thanks for playing BT6 during the Mr. Beast promotion. What even is this? Well, if you're out of the loop, then the reason this promo is here is because Ninja Kiwi sponsored Mr. Beast's latest video, which is, well, a big deal with his 250 million subscribers. This will likely bring a lot of new eyes to the game, and because of that, Ninja Kiwi has given, well, free rewards. On top of that, there is an additional promo pack going on for the next 90 days, the Mr. Beast Awesomer pack, where you can get an avatar, a banner, and Monkey Money, Tier 5 Instas, and powers, which I believe are all related to the video itself. So they really went beyond to tie in the sponsor with the theme of the video. Anyway, I'm not being paid to say this, although I technically am if you use my creator code. But this is a pretty insane deal because you get 10k Monkey Money, which is already worth the $13.69. It's $9.99 USD. But just looking at the Monkey Money cost here, then you can see how much worth it is, along with the extra tier 5s you get, 3 of them. And of course all the other stuff, so if you haven't gotten it yet, I may recommend you do so, and also, maybe use my creator code. If not, that's totally okay. Now excuse me while I buy it for myself. So, I believe the exact cross path of the tier 5 is unique, but it'll be guaranteed to be, well, that tower, so let's see what we get. What's it gonna be? Oh crap, the worst Dart Insta you could have possibly asked for. Not bad Bomb Blitz, I'll take that. And bad Crosspath Papanaw. That's okay, that's +1 to my instant collection. Also, there's a new quest added to this event that will be the main feature of this video, Protect the Yacht. Vast numbers of balloons versus one precariously positioned yacht. This quest will make sense if you watch that video. Also, funny little note here, high level monkey knowledge recommended. Well, how about I ignore that recommendation? Basically, you fast track this new custom map with 15k to start, rounds 50 to 90, and with pre-placed carries too in the first. Maybe this is a sign to come for future missions / quests. But yeah, this is basically a mini update in itself with like the new map and everything. Pretty cool. Anyway, here will be my attempted no MK solution. Hopefully it's smooth, and if it is, then you could possibly follow this as well. One important thing to note if you haven't seen yet is that the balloons are invulnerable. For the entire portion it's on the shipping crates. Only once it enters onto the road is it visible, so I would like to think of it as a double Bloons map coming up from both lanes. Also, just checking. Ooh, I can't afford a Robo Monkey. With a Discount Village and Gwen, do I take it? How about this? I will if I beat this round. The problem is that there's no lead popping except for Gwendolyn and the 302, so hopefully that's enough for now. I'm not buying anything because I need to rush the Camo Village, I believe, for 51. Although ideally, I like to turn this into a 202 so that it, well, can reach the other side. Also, 27 lives first round. Okay, probably not a good thing to do. Let's just see if I could afford a 020. Nice. 427 extra. This Robo right here is the king of mid games. That's why I believe if we can get through the first couple rounds of this challenge, then it should be easy peasy even without the MK. As a crosspath, I probably want the knockback just for utility reasons and for lag, and just give it an alk buff. Also, I was not paying attention and we died. Now, what's interesting is that you can retry last round, but it costs monkey money. Have I ever seen that before? I don't think so, aside from boss. I mean, with all the extra monkey knowledge Ninja Kiwi gave you, it only makes sense, right? I guess I'll have to do a little bit of micro, aka use Gwendolyn's cocktail. Or maybe buy knockback in the middle of the round. I think I can afford it. Yep, I can get it. This should be enough, but I'll just do this to be safe. Come on, yep. Knockback is insane. And we don't even have alk buff yet. Also, oh, this is bad. Gwendolyn's heated up activated, but her range is not big enough to land on the Robo Monkey, which is a bad thing, because it could really use the extra pierce that we get from this ability. Well, I suppose we'll have to compensate by doing an Alchemist buff. So 200 at minimum. Let's try to get 300 in the middle of this to clutch up. Oh, 6 lives. Okay, never mind about the tutorial here, but if you do have any bit of monkey knowledge, then it should be much easier doing this. Or, again, you could just Google up a guide. I'm not really one to quote-unquote make guides to this game. I kind of just, you know, do my own thing, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. Now, if you excuse me, I want a Jungle Drums for attack speed, and I also want, let's do a 420 to make the buff last a little bit longer. And we should be chilling now. Next thing I want to get, let's try the following. How about a wizard on the bottom right side? into Deep Breath as soon as I can, because if I have Gwendolyn, I might as well make use of the permanent Gwendolyn buff. It's a 10% attack speed, I believe, up until you get level 17 or 18, where it becomes a 20% buff. So definitely worth it, especially if I outbuff it. Right now, probably have to retarget the cocktail. Or do I? ISAB Monkey OP. Next round's pretty tough, though. Got a bunch of ceramics, so let's see what I can afford with a druid. 130. I'll see if that's enough, but no guarantees. Actually, should probably just buy more glaives if I'm really worried about losing here. Oh, still 6 lives. Hang on by a thread. You know what? I think I'll just do a Juggernaut. 420. Might as well use, like, the pre-placed towers, right? Even if they don't scale too well. And since this thing is already being outbuffed, I figured might as well. And that'll make a good difference with its knockback. Oh, wait a minute. Huh, it looks like it costs more monkey money to retry last round now. Again, this is still followable because this is not like a continue, wherein you get extra money, etc. It just simply resets the round to before you died, with the same setup and all that, similar to like just backing out of the game. So I think if I can, I'll try to save Gwendolyn's Cocktail for wave 3. Oh. Okay, sadly, this strategy is a little bit orangey, it seems. Or you know what? Screw the Juggernaut. More glaives is so much better if we're talking about, like, pure pump power, even if it doesn't have the alch buff on it. Also, I just realized that the Druid can actually one-shot Bloons from outside the radius. Interesting. Like, let's say I put it on last, for example. See the vines? I actually can't target the very entrance, but rather right when it intersects. Right when it turns in the bottom left or bottom right corner, which is, I guess better than nothing, but watch this. Wave 3. Yeah, why did I even use the useless Juggernaut? I should probably just sell it. If not going for Ultra Juggernaut, it's probably worth it. In fact, it actually improves our defense because then this outbuff will go on a more important tower, either this guy or this girl. Also, the added benefit of it being not Chimps mode and us being able to use income is the fact that during these easy rounds, we'll probably just go for Monkey Town to make the end game, like, as easy as possible, so that we have maximum money. Although you saw there that it wasn't quite trivial just yet. 4 to 5 mobs have got hands. In fact, holy, that's probably too close for comfort. I think what I would have done is I should just buy more outbuffs now. I'm trying to give a discount to the wizard to make it cheaper, but the alch doesn't reach. I think it's fine though. Just a 3 Zuzi over here will be a huge boost to our mob popping. And there it is, Monkey Town has been afforded. Now the cool thing too, if you haven't heard yet, is that this map is available for you to play in Challenge Editor after you beat the quest, I believe. And it's also playable in co-op. In case you didn't know, figured that was a pretty cool Easter egg. Anyway, just again, keep spamming the Jungle's Bounty ability. I think if I get the Spear of the Forest, it's game over for the Bloons. Although, I'll probably drop more towers down if I feel like it's gonna be close. Anyway, I don't know if it's just me, but I've been reading the discourse about this event and promo, and to my surprise, it seems like a lot of people don't like it, aren't a fan of it, whether it's because they don't like Mr. Beast, or maybe the event's too in your face, or in some cases, I've seen some people being like, it's unfair that Mr. Beast gets, I guess, a promo before any other YouTubers, though. Just for the record, I don't expect anything of me to be put in this game. I think we're already in a very fortunate spot as Bloons creators. The fact that, well, NinjaKiwi supports us with early access already, and that the biggest thanks to them is literally just them continuing to make great updates for the game. At least that's just me, so I really hope nobody is mad for me or other creators, like, on behalf of that. Obviously, I'd love for something to be in the game featuring us creators, but clearly this is a very special event, and it's not like this is a complete nobody. Also, real quick, I need to buy Ultra Vision on this Robo, just because that gets extra camo damage, but I'll just use level 10 Gwen, so that becomes a moot point. I'm very close to buying Spear of the Forest. I can get it next round, so after I get that, it's likely GG. So talk about high-level monkey knowledge being recommended, eh? Although, to be fair, I think NinjaKiwi always makes it so that quests are doable without monkey knowledge. They just give a not recommended to use without MK tag because, well, it'd be hard. And I bet they don't want it to be, like, impossible to beat a quest. I think the greatest solution for people wanting more of a challenge, or rather finding things in the game too easy, is just to make self-imposed challenges, which is, well, what I do with, you know, 2 million pops challenges or restricting certain towers, certain crosspads, etc. Anyway, I was saying earlier that this collab isn't out of nowhere because apparently MrBeast did play Bloons Tower Defense before. He mentions it in the vid that he's been playing it since, like, high school, which is probably where a lot of us got our starts in BTD. Just either knowing somebody who played BTD in school, and thus everybody jumping on, or you discovering it and, you know, sharing it with all your friends. If not BT6, then at least some of the earlier Bloons games, which was the case for me. Anyway, Spear the Force is so good because the vines, well, are damaging so much earlier than what most other towers can do. Just testing real quick. If vines can work there, then okay, helis can start damaging right when it turns to Ben here. So basically any big range tower, I think, would be really good on this map, it seems. Even if it only hits one of the 2 lanes at a time, like in one corner. What should I do to guarantee my victory here? Well, first off, I shouldn't put this helipad here because it's not under range at any villages. I did get a 024 glue here. I think I'll just go for the super glue. We're only 1k off, and I don't really use this tower very much, so sure, why not? But yeah, other reasons why people don't like this promo that I've seen. Either people don't like MrBeast as a YouTuber / person even. I've seen people saying he doesn't even need the money, but that's probably the worst argument you can make because isn't he the YouTuber that gives out the most? Like, I'm not gonna pretend that he doesn't pocket some of that money, but you definitely can't deny that a good percentage of, well, what he's making either goes back into the videos or is for a good cause. Now, as far as the content itself goes, which I'd say is mostly targeted towards children, but I feel like the reason why he's so popular is because the videos he's making, like, while are mostly appealed to kids, are also made in a way that is appealing to, well, all other ages. Because even I find myself occasionally watching a Beast video from start to finish. Again, I'm not getting paid to say this, I'm just literally speaking what I think. Trust me, there is no gun to the back of my head. The only gun to the back of my head is when Sada sees me playing with another hero. Yes, there is currently a gun to the back of my head right now. But yeah, even as far as children's content is concerned, I'd say MrBeast is probably one of the better things you can watch on YouTube. Have you seen all the junk that's geared towards children, like, on YouTube? Let's just say if I had children, I would probably keep them off YouTube for the, at least the beginning portion when they're very young, because, you don't know what they're gonna end up watching, or at least I'd probably make sure they're watching good children's content that actually means something. Anyways, all that blabbering and we're already in the last round. That was quick. This is definitely much easier than the other experimental quest. Remember the one where the balloons are on downstream? And oh, hold on. My super glue doesn't have camo, but can I clutch it? Yes, I can. So again, if you want to follow this in any way, then just give a camo detection to this thing. Either with a mortar, bottom path mortar, bottom path wizard, anything. And easy victory for the endgame, a GG. Not gonna lie, I think we did better at protecting the yacht than that guy in the video did. Anyways, now that we unlocked it, let me just go ahead and show you, in Challenge Editor now, that if you go all the way to the right side, you can now play this map on whatever you want, and it's officially called Protect the Yacht. If I'd say, this map is probably medium advanced, that's just my guess. So I hope you enjoyed the quick run-through of the quest. Once again, if you want to see how I tackled an even harder quest than this, then go ahead and click here, because it was quite challenging. And again, don't forget to log on for free rewards. See you all later.